Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones as House Blackmane. We are almost picking up where we left off. Unfortunately, I started the game and I forgot I was recording, and this is as far back as I can go pretty much. So, in the news today, we have a plague. The Great Spring Sickness has kicked off up here in the north. You guys probably can see the big red wall of death. The other thing is we have also changed our logo. So before it was completely silver with a red line, we have changed that. This was meant to be the original logo as well. Silver representing Castamere, House Rain, only because we've taken over the territory, not because we've got any connection with it. Plus, that's kind of how we probably earned our stripes as well, helping Tywin crush House Rain. We got the red representing the Lannisters, as well as the golden stripe. Normally represents a bastard house with a red stripe, but we're going to go gold. House Lannister, we are very dedicated to them, and we will be doing that as well. We're going to be quite friendly with Lord Tywin. Every time he goes to war, we're going to go and support him. And the other thing is we've also got a motto as well. There was two really good comments in the last episode recommending house mottos. I actually combined them. So our words are Strength in Silence, Honor of Blackmane. Because, we are the black sheep, we're going to be stealthy, we're not going to be like stabbing people in the dark or anything like that, but we're going to be building power slowly, silently, and that's how we're going to get our strength. We're not going to be loud and boisterous, up in everyone's face or anything like that, though we have kind of expanded, so it kind of breaks that a little bit. And also Honor of Blackmane, because being a bastard, I think Honor would he'd take that seriously into consideration. So all we're doing is trying to increase development here in Castamere. I don't know, why am I doing it in Castamere? Mainly for the fact that it's not even our capital. It will eventually, oh that's right, because eventually it will be our capital, so we might as well start boosting development now, I suppose. Is there any existing developments? Mir's Mine and... Ooh, okay, there's a bit of a hit there. Probably population? I'm not too sure. Anyway, the other thing is we are also going to start looking at moving down south, but I think we're going to hold off on that until the Great Sickness has passed us by. The other thing also is, yes, we are seducing our wife as well. I just thought that would make sense, that's how we got married, we fell in love, and so we're going to represent that by pretty much making her our soulmate as well. Like, we are compassionate and, maybe not lustful. We can be ruthless, but I don't think that would have anything to do with our relationship. She is beautiful as well, so, she's patient, calm, and gregarious. She likes spending time with us as well and stuff like that. She's a little bit greedy, but that's okay. So, yes, it's going to be quite interesting, to tell you the truth, how this episode is going to go. I do not know how well we are going to survive the red... Well, I was going to say the red plague, but it's not. This is the Great Sickness. So, I have set it to multiple, so you can have several Great Sicknesses. So, yeah, we'll see how things go. Like I said, we're going to shut up shop and bunker down. Okay, the Wild Hunt. So, we're actually towards the very end. We got a 100% chance anyway. It was 100% to start off with, so it was 100, it was guaranteed. My page at my heel and my hound just ahead. It seems as if it has found a trail. Then suddenly my concentration is shattered by a woman's scream. How would we know it's friggin' our wife? But anyway, I'm coming for you, my love. So we are going to chase after it, and voila, we have become soulmates. Gain 10%, which is fine, and we sleep with her, so we might get another child as well. Plus we get 150 prestige. Okay, what is this? Agents at court. As secret messages are passed in whispers at court, it is obvious that the agents of my liege are digging for secrets. Thankfully, Lord Quinton has promised that the machinations of his spy master will come to an end immediately. So luckily our spy master, which is not him, has discovered him trying to be sneaky. So we're not going to like him, which is fine. The other also comment, which is I actually quite like as well, for several reasons. We do have an heir, and we may have another child. Why not marry them to House Wesling? If you don't know who House Wesling is, well, especially Jane Wesling, is Rob's wife. So when Rob was technically engaged to, I can't remember one of the phrase, he ended up sleeping with Jane Wesling, especially in the books, not in the TV show. The TV show has her as some random SOC woman, but in the books, this is who he sleeps with and marries, and that really kind of pisses everyone off because, to tell you the truth, they're not a large house. They're not very powerful, you know. But for us, an extra 1,000 troops, especially right next door, is a great idea. So we will engage if we can. Thank you very much. There is a little bit of an age difference, but that's okay. And the good thing is they're both pretty. So our future heirs will definitely get handsome or pretty, and they got a chance of going up to beautiful as well. Now, grand wedding. I think we're going to hold off a grand wedding just because I don't know how much cash we're going to have in the future. So we're going to propose. They should accept that, which is quite nice. I'm just making sure we are, yes, we are the guardians. That's okay. And the other thing I would like to do, his name's the Roth. Oh, the Roth Shell. Okay, fair enough. The other thing we also want to do is, House Weber, cool, of the Reach. Is, what did I want to do? I can't remember. Oh, yes, offer guardianship. Would you do that? No. Okay, mainly because sending... Yeah. I like trying to, you know, keep an eye on the children I put forward, because I just like trying to get their traits up as high as possible. The other problem is babysitting all the children. It just makes you get a perfect child every time. So, like I said, we'll do it for this heir. Maybe future heirs will just pass it on to somebody else and just get random traits and personalities, just so we don't have the same personality all the time. Okay, we will isolate the capital, and I think we will go into seclusion for 5 years. We're going to lock the doors. It's not the greatest idea, you know, well, it is a good idea to tell you the truth, but ooh, okay, this is the start of it. Something have turned silent. I don't know if it's cut off or if they just never did it properly. Anyway, the stranger has cast his plague over this unassuming hamlet. Yeah, I'm not even going to describe that because it's actually quite revolting. But the great spring sickness, sorry, I should say, is here. So, those poor sick peasants. I'm pretty sure we already got a maester, so we're not going to call up another maester as it is. So let's go here and let us go control plague, which should be good. Everything else is kind of pointless. Okay, my Septon Devon burst into the throne room late at night, a tattered message in hand. My lord, I bring terrible news regarding great spring sickness. I think it should be the great spring sickness. Oh well, who cares? Blasphemers and heretics are crying that the world is coming to an end. Okay, ooh. Perhaps they're right. No. Root them out. People stop liking us. That goes down, but it is probably better than control growth going down. Not at 32% either. So, I'd rather lose money and popular opinion than anything else. The gold, we can kind of hire mercenaries and crush anyone. The other thing we're also going to do is just keep an eye on... Actually, no, it'll let us know if she dies as well. Because like I said, we're in a bit of a troubled spot. We're going to transfer you over to there. Which is fine. Anything else? You can continue pushing up the growth. That will just slow the decrease down. Because if you guys are going to see over here, yeah, it's already shooting down by 30. It's insane. 31. Development's going up. Oh, because it hasn't hit there yet. And wait for that at any stage is going to start going down. Yep, 3.1. Wait, why 3.1 and that's 37? That's insane. Why? Why is that and only U 3.1? Oh, is it because of the castles? Is that actually why? So the more castles you have, the bigger it increases? No, it's a city, castle. I don't understand that. I'm not going to question it. Sure. The other thing, we can't afford it, unfortunately. I was going to build a hospice as well to try and get that under control, but I think we're okay for the time being. Like I said, unfortunately, we're just going to have to hunker down and bide our time. So we're going to be going through this quite quickly because, like I said, there's not much we can really do. I'm not going to be moving around or leaving. So we're just going to be focusing on events that pop up within our little corner of the world. Healing hands. The filth of the road is kept well away from me by my horse as I ride through the streets of Lowell. But the same can't be said for those who trudge through it. A peasant throws herself at me, one arm wrapped around a small, stumbling child. My lord, please, she beseeches. Pushing the child towards me. She is very sick. Could you spare the merest touch to heal her? We are compassionate, so I think we would. I don't understand why we lose stress by just ignoring her. I know she's some random person, so I really do not care. The worst case scenario is we get ill, but at the same time, we got a bit of a chance of boosting opinion, which is really good. So we're going to give that a crack. Hey, that's awesome. Miracle Workers. So that's actually really, really good. I didn't think we were going to get that with only 9% chance. That should hopefully... Nope. Popular opinion. 120 negative. Okay. Well, that's not good. 184. I don't think 15 was going to make much difference, to tell you the truth. Okay, bad air over Pendrick Hills. Great Spring Sickness has... it has to be renamed to the Great Spring Sickness, please. Has devastated the peoples of Pendrick Hill. Okay, what a waste of gold. No, we're going to spend 75... Well, we gain 75 prestige. We lose 20 gold. Public opinion +5. It's not going to make a difference, but we are compassionate, so we are going to give this a chance. Sure, why not? Like I said... Hey, 120 negative now. Awesome. Okay. We are also going to have to push... What will help us at the moment? Spouse opinion, not really too worried about that. Hit and run. Nothing over here. Probably enduring hardship. But I think we're going to get the dreads. That should hopefully push people up away from doing that. We're also going to go authority focus. We're going to have to clamp down, unfortunately. That will also give us 0.3 control growth as well, which should... Okay, it's still pretty bad. Yeah, so it's not great, but... it could be worse. And unfortunately, as you guys can see, my admiral is probably going to die. So it was nice knowing you, Norton. What a name, Norton. Who are you? My master at arms. Sure. We're going to accept him. Yeah, okay. We're compassionate, sure. We're not greedy. If only I was greedy, would I probably sell him. The other thing is we want to keep... Whoop. As you guys can see... Cersei died from the plague, which is quite bad. The other thing is the war is still going on, and, well, there goes King Aegon VI. He's going to die. Well, he's going to probably lose the battle anyway. The fair wolf refuses to marry, but you're betrothed. Oh, probably because the fighting's still going on, maybe. Okay, let's see. Who else? Does anyone else have the plague? Sansa, Rob, Aya, Brandon. Because I've got that certain event that allows characters to be born in the correct order, which is quite cool. But no Rob, which is weird. Okay. This is going to cost me more opinion. But we're going to quarantine just because it's plus 30 plague resistance. For 10 years, like I said, it's not the greatest, but I think we're going to have to do it. I think that's the right thing to do. We're going to be... I must be strong and resist this impulse. I don't think we're going to do anything else. We may see if we can sort out a decision. No, nothing there that would help. Ooh. What will that do? Oh, that just gives us better... Okay. Not going to do that yet. No point. Not for 20 gold anyway. Okay, I think we're okay. We can probably do with a bit of stress. Who are you? My wet nurse. Okay, who sent you? Well, we are compassionate, but we are ruthless. And... so, unfortunately, I think we're going to be throwing her in jail. And then... because I don't think... she's only spying. We're just going to banish her, I think. She is banished from the realm. I think that makes the most sense. Like I said, I don't think we would execute her or anything like that. She doesn't have the greatest stats. I know she's the wet nurse, but I think we're okay there. Bye-bye. Okay. Flagellants at court. Definitely not going to be joining that. We're already negative 120. I don't think an extra 10 from this is going to make a difference, to tell you the truth. And I don't want to get extra stress, so sure. Okay, unfortunately, my counselor has died, which is not good. Wait, no? Oh, my spy master. Okay, that's not good either. Sure, congratulations, you've been promoted. Hopefully this disease, this great spring disappears quite soon. I'm going to have to keep an eye on it, like I said. Since it started up here, it probably dies off down here. So as soon as we... hey, you lucky bastards. I think we must cull the sheep. We've got a small chance. So we're going to give that a crack. And I'm assuming we lost. And now everywhere is. The Great Sickness. The only place I know that never gets the Great Sickness, no matter where it starts, is up here. And normally these provinces along here are just normally too far away, and they don't spread. I don't know if it's because the cold in brackets, or if it's just one of those places where it's so far away it just never gets it. Sometimes this doesn't, these areas around here doesn't get it, but like I said, not 100% sure all the time. Okay, slave revolt. I think this is wrong. I think this is bugged, because if you look, hold over it, well, especially for this one, it says slavery revolt faction description. We don't have slaves, so I don't know why it would be a slave revolt. Okay, see, even we have slave revolts. We don't have any slaves, so I don't know why. Okay, our son has earned charming, which will probably push him towards diplomacy, I reckon. Which we're probably going to need. Not diplomacy, I reckon learning. I know he gets better points from diplomacy, but I think we're going to need a rebuild. And if we're going to need a rebuild, if learning, we go down scholar. Maybe? What's diplomacy? What can we do down diplomacy? Befriends? Yeah, okay. Groom to rule? Sure, why not? This isn't us anyway, it's for our son. Ooh, and our wife is pregnant as well. So hopefully another son would be great. I could make him an intrigue, but I don't know. I think the best bet is probably just go diplomacy. Is what is strongest at, so sure. Okay, everyone else is kind of no point. What are we up to, death rates? 2,700, that's going to go up really quickly. Almost there. Come on. Excellent. Okay, we have a daughter. Oh, she looks like us as well. Awesome. Okay, sure, we'll name her Victoria. I got nothing wrong against that. We're not going to educate her ourselves. We're going to allow our wife to educate her. Sure. That way she gets some random stats, random traits, and she becomes her own person instead of kind of what we kind of focus on. Okay, the Great Sickness is coming towards an end. Excellent. So as you guys can see, it always never reaches up there. I've never seen the sickness reach. Even when it starts up here, it seems to slow down once it gets about there. It's weird, so, okay. Ooh, so... Well, I already know who it is. We're going to throw you in the cell as well. It's our Lord. That's who it is. It's friggin... No, not you. Go away. It's this gentleman... No, not you. This gentleman here. And if you guys saw that... Well, how did you die? You died in battle. You died of the plague. Heart failure. I don't really care about you. Who are you married to? House Trance. Okay. Shit's really kicking off over here. Which is fine. I really don't care about that. Anyway, let us, once again, I think we're not going to execute her. I think we're just going to banish her. Plus, we get 50 gold for her. So... Sure, why not? She won't take vows anyway, so that's okay. We'll get a bit of increase in gold, which we're going to need once all this is over with. We're not cynical, you know, we're not foolish. I don't think we'd fall for it. I think we're smart enough to realise this won't help. So I think... Yeah, I think we'll just say these won't save a soul. Because they won't. Maybe if it did actually increase some sort of bonus, I would probably buy one. But no. Oh, no! Unfortunately, she died. Well, in that case then, we're going to have to rearrange our plans. I think we're going to marry our daughter instead to House Westling then. Of course, everyone else is fine. Oh, she died. Wait, what? You've only got 150 troops? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, how the hell do you only have 150 troops? I think it's because of the plague. Yeah, because, as you guys know, if I can get down here, as control, development, and everything else goes down, your levies go down. So, unfortunately, yeah. So, we might hold off actually making another arrangement for a marriage. Ooh, a new hunting dog is what I need. No, I don't think I need a dog. I think we're going to go what I have is enough. I just need time to prepare. Just so we can go on a free hunt. I think we're going to need that once we come out of isolation. And I think this is also a good spot to end this episode. So as always, guys, thank you very much for enjoying this episode. Hit that like and subscribe button if you guys haven't done already. Leave comments down below. And yeah, okay, maybe you guys put forth who we should marry our son and daughter to. Because I said, I still think our daughter would be a good marriage to House Wesseling, even though they got no troops. Eventually their troop number will come back. So that may be a good alliance. But yeah, until then, you guys have a good one. And bye for now.